The KZN Future 50 with Pavlo Fatidis. Inspiring KZN's business future.
It's time for KZN Future 50, and for that we have Pavlo Fatidis from Auric. Good morning, Pavlo.
Good morning, Carmen.
Well, tell us today, which business will you be featuring and why did you pick them?
Well, we're going to be featuring Gerald Anthony's business called P&A Fabricators. And what they do is they are a sheet metal fabricating and manufacturing company. They are the people who take rods of steel or sheets of steel and make things like engineered products and innovative solutions for the construction industry, the automotive industry, the building sector, the road sector. They're the ones who make the things that hold everything together in our infrastructure.
So what makes them special enough to be on the KZN Future 50?
Well, it's a story of big industry business. Steel fabrication underpins all infrastructure. It's big, it's complicated, it's expensive. If you think about bridges, if you think about big warehouses, big buildings, truck bodies, chassis, and so on. And these types of businesses are absolutely vital to securing our independence as a country to sustain and build and manage and keep our own infrastructure. And infrastructure, we all know too well in KZN, needs to be in place in order for us to be able to go about doing our daily lives and prospering in our economy at large.
Infrastructure is so important for South Africa. That's Pavlo Fatidis from Auric. So where will P&A Fabricators be in 5 years' time?
Carmen, this type of business to succeed has big machines that cost a lot of money. If you think about lathes that are computer controlled and big metal stamps and presses and plasma welders, just by those words you can hear they're these enormous pieces of machinery. They're very costly, and they need two things to sustain a business like this. They need big orders from big industries in the automotive sector, in the rail sector, in the construction sector, and in KZN, surely across all water and electrification services. And then they need skilled employees, and this is where the problem comes in. What's so interesting here is that Gerald himself went to a technical college. He fought with his parents, in fact, to go to a technical college because he wanted to do something with his hands. And he became a technician who was a fitter and turner. He was fortunate in that he had the fortitude and entrepreneurial drive to establish a business, move into a business, acquire the business, and that's put him as a business owner today. And what really frustrates me is across South Africa, we're constantly encouraging our kids to finish school and then somehow find a path to university and emerge with skills that in many ways are going to be the skills that are first attacked by AI as AI improves and replaces, let's call it white-collar skills out there. If you go into a technical environment and you become a fitter and turner or a carpenter or an electrician or plumber, for example, that is something that is so hard for anyone to take away from you. There is a global demand for it. The country needs it, and it is a blank check for the rest of your life. Gerald, in order to solve the problem of needing fitters and turners, went and started up his own economy based on his own experience, and that's where the next big opportunity is for him to get his own team capacitated and skilled doing the job that, in my view, government should be doing, and that's training artisans.
What can KZN do to support P&A Fabricators?
Well, there are moms and dads out there, there are people who are unemployed out there, there are grandparents out there. Just think about what you're doing with your youth. Think about what career paths you can offer them. Honestly, go and have a look at P&A Fabricators. Go and have a look at the academy. Gerald himself, as a technician, today 30 years on, is an owner of a business. He got there through his technical skill, and technical skills might well be the future for the youth that you have some form of influence and control over. Consider it, visit P&A Fabricators and see if you can get your son, your daughter, the person you're responsible for into Gerald's Apprentice Academy.
Well, you have it, Pavlo Fatidis from Auric joining us for KZN Future 50. Thank you for joining us. And if you want to get involved in the KZN Future 50, you go to ecr.co.za. You can find all the info you need on all of the companies that are featured.